Hi, I'm Sally Snyder, and I'm involved in the museum because I care so much about what we do in this community. I'm so excited that you asked me to do something for Philanthropy Week. I've got to change it a little bit and say, I think of philanthropy in much simpler terms. I think of it as giving back. And giving back to me means both in time, in talent, as well as in financial resources. Oftentimes people say philanthropy and all they think of is how much money can you give? Don't get me wrong, it's very important. Our museum would not exist without very generous people. But we also have people who have given a tremendous amount of time and talent to this museum. I've learned so much just from my own knowledge, so many different kinds of programs and experiences. However, I do have a favorite. I was part of the group that hired John Morris 4.5 years ago. One of the best things we ever did. I am so proud of that opportunity that we gave this community to enjoy John and have him as our executive director. We also came up with the idea of what would happen if we tried to have every student from kindergarten through 8th grade in Peoria Public Schools come to the museum every year. John adapted the idea and found people who were willing to give the resources in order for us to be able to do that. And we now have a program called Every Student Initiative. We've brought back students every year, kindergarten through 8th grade in Peoria Public Schools. And for me, that is one of the most exciting things that can happen because it's our future, it's our community. They're getting to learn about their community, but they're also getting experiences outside of the classroom. But it all started with a dream and with John's ability to find people who were willing to do that. And then the whole staff and the community working together to do this program. So when I think of the museum, I love T-Rex. I love the kinds of different exhibits we've been able to bring in over the 9 years we've been in operation. But what I'm most excited about is the future, and the future is our children. So I will always be a huge supporter of the museum, both in time and thankfully for me, also in some financial resources to be able to continue the kinds of programs that the museum is doing. We are so lucky with the staff and the programming and the people that we get to work with. So it's a great honor to be able to talk about giving back, and I can't think of a place I like it more than the Peoria Riverfront Museum.